Happy May, everyone. I hope you're all enjoying the beautiful weather we're finally having here in the Greater Toronto area. And today I've got good news as the Toronto Real Estate Board has just released their market stats for April of this year in comparison to last year. And the numbers are astonishing. The real estate market, like you all know, is on absolute fire, and it's only going to get hotter from here. So today, let's go over 4 of the most important takeaways. Number 1 is the number of transactions. The number of transactions this year in April compared to last year has actually gone up by 362%. That's right, 362%. That is a number that I've never seen in the last 15 years of being in real estate, a number go over the 100% mark. Last year, I know in April, we were just into the midst of the whole COVID lockdown and pandemic had just hit, so people didn't really know how to take this. And now that we're slowly coming out of it, a lot more people are a lot more optimistic and ready to get into the real estate market, and that's why you're seeing the number of transactions increase so rapidly. At our brokerage, we continuously keep receiving multiple offers for any listings of resale properties throughout the GTA, depending on the areas, and our pre-construction investment properties are on absolute fire. They're selling like hotcakes again. Investors are fully back into the market. Any land coming up, any commercial opportunities, everything is literally getting swooped up in days. So this is the time to definitely not only get into the market because of the low interest rates, but it's a great time to be selling as well, as you will be getting top dollar for your properties. Now, why are investments doing so well? The main reason is that Government of Canada has announced that over the next 3 years, there's going to be 1.2 million people immigrating to Canada. So that means the growth is going to continue. People need places to stay, and a lot of these immigrants are going to be looking at lower price property. So condos, townhomes, semis are continuously going to keep in demand over the next few years. Now, the second point is the number of listings. Now, I know in the last few months of videos that we've been doing, we have been telling you that there's not enough inventory in the market. Now, finally, in the month of April, we are at a number of listing percentage of 237% increase in comparison to last year, April. So that's a very good sign. There's finally a good amount of inventory in the market, but it's still getting swooped up very fast. We are into almost the second week of May, and we're still seeing the market moving very quickly. There's huge demand from buyers, and we're still not seeing enough inventory, especially at a certain price point. Homes under the $2.5 million mark are highly in demand, and investment properties in every price range is in great demand as well. In fact, the average days on market that a home lasts has gone down to 10 days only. So things are moving very, very quickly. The number 3 fact is the average price of your home. The average home price last month, we were so excited to announce to you, had finally hit $1 million in the Greater Toronto area, but this month it continues to go up. Actually, it's up by 33% compared to last year, April, and now we're hitting almost $1.1 million average for a detached home in the Greater Toronto market. So if we break that down further, let's go into the detached, semi, townhome, and condo market in the 416 versus the 905 area code, and let's go over what your home might be worth today in April of 2021. If you own a detached home in the 416 neighborhood, your average home price is $1.69 million. And if you own a detached home in the 905 neighborhood, your average price is $1.3 million. If you own a semi-detached home in the 416 neighborhood, your average home price is $1.3 million, and a semi-detached in the 905 neighborhood, your average price is $925,000. For townhomes, your average price in the 416 neighborhood is $942,000, and townhomes in the 905 area code, your average price is $831,000. Lastly, condominiums in the 416 area code, your average price is $727,000, and condominiums in the 905 area code, your average price is $612,000. Now, the fourth interesting point has to do with the condo market. If you noticed, last year, April, right after the pandemic, it was the condominiums that were most affected because people just believed that because of COVID, there won't be enough people in condominiums because it's a closed environment, and people will want bigger homes with, backyards, etc. But this year we're noticing a complete change. The condo market is back, and it's back with a vengeance. In fact, April sales of condos are up by 80% compared to last year. And our pre-construction sales, like I mentioned before, are just crazy. Buildings are selling out in weeks again. Top projects are getting released, and within days, we're having our investors swoop up all the inventory. And remember, majority of these investors now are just local investors. Not that many foreigners are coming in and purchasing a lot of these properties anymore. So until obviously the borders open up. So a lot of this demand, remember, is just local. And once the borders do open up, we will have a lot more demand in the condo market. But talking about condos, your average selling price is unchanged. So before, it had slightly dipped a little bit over the COVID months, but now it's basically remains unchanged compared to April. And we are noticing a slow increase of certain areas and certain types of condo units. And lastly, your rent for your condo unit is again on the increase. In fact, it has increased by 81% compared to last year in April. So the condo market's back. The rental condo market's back. It's a great time to be in the GTA real estate market. And overall, we don't see here at KAPS Realty Group things slowing down at all. We in fact see things getting even hotter in the next coming months as more and more people get comfortable with going out and being back in the real estate market. A lot of people are getting vaccinated again. Everyone's optimistic, and these low interest rates, everyone knows, are not going to be here forever. So first-time buyers, investors, everyone's taking advantage of this. And even with the new mortgage rules that are coming out June 1st, it won't affect the industry that much because your qualification is just increasing by 1% approximately. But if you need more details on that, contact us. We can get into more details of all that. But we believe here that the market's going to continue. There's not enough inventory, and we need builders to be building a lot more low-rise in particular. The demand is just out of the roof. We have clients all the time asking us for townhomes, semis, and detached, and there's just not enough being built with the demand that is out there right now. But overall, it's a great market. Any questions that you guys have to do with real estate, please do reach out to us. If you're thinking to buy us or sell or invest, again, reach out to one of our specialists. We're all here to help you out and guide you and help you grow your money and your investment portfolio. And if you're liking these real estate update videos, please do subscribe to our channel below so we can continue sending you these updates every month. And we look forward to talking to you and seeing you again next time. Thank you so much, and stay safe.